Yeah, and I think there's something about that also as leaders that also helps us to be more effective leaders when you go and share that with people, because people often look to people like us and say, well, you've got it all figured out.
Yeah.
And we don't. And
No.
when you, and there's the humility in talking about your mistakes and sharing your learning. I mean, first of all, you're role modeling great behavior, but whether it's with your kids or with your friends or with the people on your team, you're also showing up as the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
And that openness leads to all kinds of other
Yeah.
great things. Like I learned, once I was in a session and someone made a comment about assuming, well, I thought you had it all together. I'm like, not a chance. So I've consciously talk more about my mistakes and
Yeah.
my lessons.
Yeah.
And one, you see them relax because they feel more okay, and it's just it creates a more open
It
environment.
does. Yeah. Well, and that's the experience sharing. So you learn, and that's why I reach out to a network. I have an advisor board. I have peer groups because I can learn from them on
Yeah.
when they experience share. So it's interesting because as the kids aged and they're all in their 20s now, um, that is a much more effective way of parenting is experience sharing. They don't want to be told what to do anymore.
They know it. The other stuff doesn't work.
No, they want to hear stories about when you were 20
Yep.
and what did you do? And so I find that even much more effective parenting now that they're in their 20s is just experience sharing and going, yeah, I made some mistakes too. And here's what I learned.